For this is for the sake of entertainment purposes. My name is Light. This is for the sake of entertainment purposes. Now I have to say that. I have to say that. If you are a lawyer who stands up for innocent people against a city, a county, a state, I need your assistance. Right now, I am enemy of the state. Right now, I am enemy of the state. That state is Colorado. That state is Colorado. And the city is Singlewood, and the county is Sarapaho. Okay? I put a little letters in there so that you know. I am being held hostage here within my own home by gang stalkers. Those gang stalkers are government officials. I need some assistance to get out of this situation. I need a lawyer and I need physical protection. I need a lawyer and I need physical protection. I'm all by myself. All communication has been blocked. The only way that I can get through is on a live. And they're probably blocking this live. If you are someone who protects Black people who need assistance because they happen to be a whistleblower or because of the information that they know, I am in need of that assistance. And I need some assistance. And I am not the only one who needs assistance. Anyone, any reader, prophet, seer who is revealing publicly needs assistance. They are blocking. My physical mail is being blocked. The Wi-Fi only goes to, it's a closed network. No matter who I call on my hacked phone, no matter what phone I get, they hack it from a distance and they put me on a Wi-Fi that is closed. So no matter what phone number I dial, I talk to the same two people. It doesn't matter if I call the President of the United States or if I call the 7-Eleven down the street. They have me on a closed Wi-Fi loop in which I cannot talk to anybody. My family, they have blocked my phone calls. Okay? If you believe that you have spoken with me, if you believe that you have emailed me or had any kind of anything and I was not standing in front of you, it is not me. These people have blocked all communication, my physical email. Every phone that I have is blocked. My Wi-Fi is closed. I'm not able to get outside of this Wi-Fi. My emails, they hacked my emails and then they respond as if they are that person. This is all happening because I told you that Prince did not kill himself. I told you who killed Prince. Those same people sacrificed my mother. Those same people sacrificed my uncle. Those same people are sacrificing me right now in public in the city of Singlewood, Colorado. Okay? They are agents. They are CIA agents. They are Masons. They are a coven. They are the American mafia. And they don't want me to tell you the things that I am telling you. What they did not count on is God. You are not going to kill me. I am here to announce the rapture. And the rapture starts now. I am here to announce the rapture, and the rapture starts right now. Okay? If you are a serpent, because there are humans and there are non-humans. The non-humans, I'm not going to say that they're reptilians. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to teach you who the non-humans are. It has to do with our bloodlines and our DNA. This is happening to me. It is royal, meaning it can be traced back to Jesus Christ. And for that reason, they have tracked us from the very beginning since birth. These, when I say they, I'm talking about evil groups. evil groups trying to block divinity. The Lansdowne bloodline is royal. And there are many other black people in America with the royal bloodline. We are the original Hebrews, and we are descendants of Jesus Christ. We are the original Hebrews, and we are the descendants of Jesus Christ. It is in our DNA. We have triple helix DNA. Unlike what they told you that they know in science, our DNA is different. And for this reason, just like in the beginning of time of Jesus, where they started out and they said, we will kill every firstborn so that the Messiah may not arise. Since we, the black people here in America, are the original Hebrews and the tribe of Judah, we all have the divine seed. We all have the divine seed, which when developed will allow us to become who God created us to become. Christ, Buddhas. But the evil here has not stopped. And the killing of the firstborns continues. I am a firstborn. My mother was a firstborn. And all the people in my family who were firstborns were sacrificed. They were sacrificed by Masons and covens and the American mafia. Now, they don't sacrifice you right away and just kill you because they like to eat evil. They want your fear. They want to squeeze every bit of misery and harassment out of you as they possibly can. And when there is nothing left, then they will kill you. And then after they kill you, they will take your insurance money and do an insurance scam. Now, as I said before, they have killed my mother. They have killed my uncle. And they have been trying their damnedest to kill me. Everything. But you can't kill me. You're not allowed. Poison doesn't work. Your shocking e-machines does not work. I am still here. I am still the prophet of God. I am still the trumpet of God, and I will be heard. Now, let's back up some. I want to tell you how they work so that you can understand what is happening in your life if you are a black person in America. So, I have already told you that they know who we are. We don't know who we are until now. They call us the chosen. They call us God's people. We are God's people. We are from the tribe of Judah. We carry the direct blood of Jesus Christ. Our DNA is different. We do not have 2 strands of DNA. We have 12 strands of DNA. We wear the coat of many colors. This brown skin is the coat of many colors. What does that mean? That means that just like what we were taught in school with the DNA and the RNA, and this one is red and this one is blue, okay? And they have their qualities and attributes for each of those strands. When you have more strands, you have more colors, you have more attributes, you have more abilities. When I say attributes, you have more attributes of Jesus Christ. But really, we have all of the attributes of Jesus Christ. And every single thing that is being done to us is to keep us from knowing who we are and to block our DNA from blossoming. As we awaken, as we understand who we are, who they are, and what they're doing, as we understand this little caricature of life that they have set up around us is all false illusions, then we awaken. When we awaken, our abilities and attributes become live, like online, activated. And that is what they do not want. That is what they do not want. But it can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. No, it's over because I told you who Prince was. I told you that with his death, they can no longer stop us from ascending. We are ascending. We will ascend. And we will not be afraid of anything. We are God's people. And if you block this YouTube, I will still get the information out telepathically. You cannot stop me. I will put the information into every divine female's head. If they're asking, they will receive this information. You cannot block it. It will not be blocked. So, if you are not a human, we have talked about humans. Okay, so these colors. So the DNA strands. Let's go back to the DNA strands. Let's go back to the DNA strands. Hey, how do I know if I'm recording this? I hope it's recording. Okay, the DNA strands and the development. So, oops. So there's a difference here. Some people only have 2 strands of DNA, and some people have 12 strands of DNA. Okay, some people have 2, some people have 12. These are steps of spiritual evolution. These are steps of spiritual evolution. As you come into this earth space and you learn and your soul develops, then your DNA so too develops, right? Your divinity so too develops. And slowly and slowly and slowly we rise into ascended masters. There are many stages in between. The ones that have 2 strands of DNA, there are some that have 3 strands, 4 strands, 5 strands, 6 strands. These are flags of spiritual evolution. Flags of spiritual evolution. Okay? So if you have your light glasses on, you are able to see someone's spiritual evolution. But what I'm giving you and telling you and sharing with you right now is that the spiritual evolution and attributes may also be seen and recognized by your skin color, by your race. So race is not completely insignificant. What God has done is, as these, so they're like chakras, the colors that are there in the chakras. As we spiritually evolve and are born into this world, We are born into a race in which we can be born into due to our spiritual evolution. So if I'm not very spiritually evolved, now there is no judgment there. It's just like first grade and 12th grade. If I'm first grade and I want to be born onto earth to live my life out here and to have spiritual evolution here, I do not get to just choose a mother, any mother. I have to come in and be born unto the race that matches my spiritual evolution. I repeat, I must come into this world, this earth, born into the race that matches my spiritual evolution. 12 strands, their skin is brown because that is all the many colors. When you see us, you see us as brown. But if you have your light glasses on, we are rainbow. We are a rainbow of people. My aura has all the colors in it. I emit all of the colors because of the spiritual evolution that I have already been through. Worlds and worlds and worlds and lessons and lessons and lessons. I am born into this world as black, brown, whatever you want to call it. Tribe of Judah. 12 strand DNA with the ability to ascend into a Christ just like Jesus. I wear the many colors. The coat of many colors that Joseph wore is the same coat that I am wearing right now. The coat of many colors. When you see the coat of many colors, and you are here upon the earth right now, it looks like our skin is brown. But if you can see with your divine eyesight, we are emitting all the colors of the rainbow. That is our spiritual evolution. And now, the other races, I am not saying this to be offensive, but just we're gonna break it down into these basic things so that everybody can see and understand. Okay, so all of the races have different levels of evolution. Your skin color is related to your spiritual evolution. Your race is related to your spiritual evolution. You know how they used to call Asians, you know, Asians, they would call them the yellow man. Okay, yellow. Well, that is their spiritual evolution. If you are born into the Asian race and they call you the yellow man or the yellow woman, whatever, that you are born into that because that is the spiritual evolution in which you get to experience this world as. Okay? So there's all these colors. All right. So the red man, they call him the red man. The indigenous, the red man, the please don't let me offend you. I want to say the correct word and give you all the respect. Okay. The red man. So you were born into that because of your spiritual evolution. You are high in spiritual level as well. The darker your skin tone, the more spiritually evolved you are. I will say it again. The darker your skin tone, the more spiritually evolved you are. That means that you have within you the capacity to ascend this planet as a Christ. It is up to you whether you feed and blossom that seed so that it can actually occur. Now, when we say the first will become the last and the last will become the first. Eve was the first. Adam and Eve were the first, and they were black. They were black because of the Trinity that I taught you about in the previous stream, if they allow it to go through. The Trinity of the Father divine. The Father created the Mother through sound and belief. The Mother Earth, when you peel back the beautiful blue and the green colors, she is a ball of a grid of sound. She is a ball of a grid of a sound. And that sound is what creates the world around you. God spoke it into being as sound. It exists as sound. There is the Father, Creator, divine. This is the Mother. She is matter created from the divine through sound and belief and light. And then God placed us, the child of God, here on Mother Earth. We have Father, we have Mother, we have child. We are the children of matter and divinity. And between those two, we have everything that we need. Between those two, we have everything that we need. We are completely and utterly provided for by our Father God and by our Mother. There is nothing on this world, in this world, that we need that is not provided by our Father and our Mother. And who knows what their child needs? A mother knows what her child needs. A mother knows what her child needs to eat. Another mother knows how to take care of her child. A mother knows what to teach her child so they can get along in the world. Mother, the earth is not just something. She is live. And she is our nourishing mother. She holds us in love. We are co-creators with the mother. There is no way that we can be disconnected from our mother. Now, what evil does is evil comes in and tries to break that Trinity. Okay? They break the Trinity through trauma and illusion and falsities. That's how they do it. Through trauma, illusion, and falsities. So let's go back. I told you in the previous stream, hopefully you can see that, that we are, that the entire earth, not just a little part of it, in this place that we can't find anymore, that used to be thousands of years ago, the Garden of Eden. False. That is false. The entire world is the Garden of Eden. All of earth is the Garden of Eden. If you have no doubt, go outside. There is nothing more beautiful than Mother Earth. She is the divine diamond and our mother who is alive and provides for us everything that we need. We are blessed by our Father God to walk this earth in complete sovereignty. Where we are now, in which we are under the illusion of dependence upon money, under the illusion of dependence upon killing animals and eating them, under the illusion that there is not enough of anything, under the illusion that the Mother Earth cannot provide for all of our needs, under the illusion that we need some artificial something to survive. That is an illusion, that is false, and it is not true. Within our blessed DNA is the ability to survive on this earth sovereign of anyone or anything. That means that between God and our beloved Mother Earth, I will have shelter. Between God and the beloved Mother Earth, I will have food and every single thing that I need. Exactly like in the Garden of Eden, where there were no needs in the Garden of Eden. God placed his beloved children there with no needs. Whatever you need, I got you. Your mother is here. I am your father. We are loved and provided for. Everything else is a lie. Every single thing else is a lie and an illusion. And the veil is gone. These illusions may not be kept up any longer. No longer. So as we walk arm in arm out of this dream, this nightmare, we are going to walk into the fifth, which is heaven on earth, which was already provided for us back in the Garden of Eden. Now let's talk about serpents. Okay, let's talk about serpents. Because isn't that what supposedly took the Garden of Eden from us? A serpent? A serpent. So what did that serpent say? What did the serpent say to those God's children in the Garden of Eden, which was heaven on earth, in which there were no needs? What the serpent said was, what if it isn't? That's all the serpent did. The serpent spoke doubt into this heavenly creation of God, created on sound and on the grid of sound and belief. We live on a grid of sound and belief. Before the serpent, Adam and Eve had zero doubts, and so everything was provided for. Before the serpent, Adam and Eve had zero doubts, and so everything was provided for. Now, what broke the covenant between God and his children is doubt. The serpent said to them, Eve, what if it isn't? What if you're not provided for? What if you don't have everything you need? That was all he had to say. That was all he had to say. Because with that, then there is now doubt in a place where there was not doubt before. And with that doubt, slash, it separates you from the covenant of God. The covenant of God does not stand on doubt. It pushes you out of the Garden of Eden. The moment that you doubt, the moment that they doubted, out of the Garden of Eden you go. You're out. Does that mean that the Garden of Eden doesn't exist? No. It's exactly where it was before. It is still heaven on earth. we are still provided for by our Father and our Mother. What I'm saying here is that the first people have everything within their DNA to live under those conditions, okay? Within my DNA, this coat of many colors, this 12-strand DNA, do you think that God said, go kill my animals? These divine animals that I created, these animals belong to the mother. They are not yours to murder and kill. No, everything was in harmony. Everything was in harmony. The animals were created before the people were. They are divine unto God and unto the mother. The entire planet Earth is holy, divine, and sacred. The entire planet Earth is holy, divine, and sacred. She is alive. She is our conscious mother. She will provide and nourish, care for us, shelter us, and provide everything we need. And that is God. Why God placed us here. So we are under a wicked spell of doubt. And when we walk arm in arm out of the nightmare, we are simply going to walk out of doubt into divine truth, into heaven on earth. That's what we're going to do. And we do that by revealing. We will reveal every illusion that the serpent brings to the forefront. Every single one of them. Part of the gifts that are within my DNA are, number one, we are not to kill, slaughter, or do disharmony to anything. When God created us and placed us here on the seventh day, God said it was good. That means we are in harmony. This earth, this sound grid of belief and the love frequency that is Mother Earth, created by God, this is a sound garden, as I said before. This sound garden is in complete and utter harmony. Harmony is sound. We were created to be in harmony with all that is. We were created to be in harmony with all that is. We may do no harm. When you do harm, it knocks you out of harmony. When you do harm, it knocks you out of harmony, and you are out of the Garden of Eden that God created for you to be in. So we are to do no harm. We do not harm anything that God created. We don't harm Mother Earth. She is our mother. We don't harm the animals. They belong to Mother Earth. They are her children. They are divine. They are not less than. That is an untruth. That is an untruth. When God gave his child dominion, that doesn't mean that they're like a shepherd, that you don't go out and slaughter your sheep. You take care of the sheep. You provide for the sheep. You lead them. You guide them. You help them to live the best lives that they can. This is what dominion is. We, as humans, when God gave us dominion, we are to take care of ourselves, the animals, and the planet as God created us to be in harmony with. We are not to destroy. We are not to harm, and we are not to kill. Everything told to you that you are required to have this kind of protein and this kind of this and this kind of that. And for that reason, you need to kill animals is a big, fat lie. You do not kill the animals. There is nothing within a dead animal body that your body needs to survive. It is only there to keep you from ascending. No, God created us that if we wanted to eat food, He gave us all the plants, all the seeds, an embarrassing array of foods. You do not go kill an animal and slaughter it and say, I need it for protein. That is not true. That is a lie. That is unholy. You need to stop doing that. Oh, the Mother Earth is here for us to use. I am going to use her. I am going to harm her. I'm going to do everything within my capacity to make her unsacred. I am going to defile her waters. I'm going to defile every part of the earth and leave trash and create things that cannot be uncreated. You are not to do that. You are not to harm the Mother Earth. And you think that there are no repercussions for that. There are. You may not harm Mother Earth. You may not harm Mother Earth. In addition to that, now is the rapture. That means that you're going to see the consequences of those that harm. Now, most people, when they say the rapture, they're talking about religion, and they're going to talk about, how those that are chosen of God will just disappear. Okay? Yeah. Well, so for that is us turning into our light bodies and graduating onto a higher dimension, a more heavenly dimension, a graduation from this earth. But what you don't know about the rapture is what I am here to tell you about today. And that is about the consequences for the serpents. That is about the consequences for the serpents. If you are not a part of humanity, the yellow people, the red people, the brown people, if you are not of humanity, if you have no hue, if you have less DNA strands, if you have the qualities of less DNA strands, then you may be doing harm to the earth, Mother Earth. Yes, you are doing harm to the Mother Earth. Yes, you are doing harm to the Mother Earth's animals. You are harming her animals. Murdering, sacrificing, torturing, killing her animals. And you are also doing that to all of the humans that are here on earth. Humans. If you have any kind of hue to your skin, you are a human and part of humanity. And those that are evil have been harming us and God's creation for a very long time. And you have been trying to keep us from ascending. But as I told you before, I told you who Prince was. I told you what he did when he died. We may no longer be held back from ascension. And with that, as we wake up to who we are, we will wake up to who they are. And we are going to put a stop to everything that is occurring. Now, in the beginning, when the world was created and it went to the dark side and it went evil, God destroyed that evil through water and the flood. And it is said, and it is written, that it will never happen again in such a way that water will destroy the earth anymore. That is God's promise to us. What will occur now within this apocalypse is fire. Fire is what's going to occur now because it's going to purify and cleanse the earth of evil. Fire is going to be introduced now here in the rapture. I need to tell you about this so that you won't be afraid unless you are evil. And then you just need to be forewarned. From this point on, you will not harm Mother Earth. From this point on, you will not harm the animals. From this point on, you will not harm the children or anyone innocent on earth. It is over. And what the rapture introduces is fire. Those that are harming the planet, Mother Earth, those that are harming the animals, those that are harming the children, animals, children, planet, innocent of the innocent of the innocent, and those that are harming innocent human beings. Your time is over and you will burn. Your time is over and you will burn. I said it. I meant it. As of 9/1, 2023 is the apocalypse and the burning will begin. If you are a serpent in human body and you are harming the animals, you're going to burn. If you are a serpent in a human body and you are harming the children, you're going to burn. If you are a serpent in human body and you are harming Mother Earth in any way, from dropping trash to destroying entire forests, all of the evil that you are doing to Mother Earth stops now because of the fire. Because the fire and the consequence and the rapture is here now. What that means is if you are an evil serpent pretending to be a human in a physical body and you are actively harming Mother Earth, actively harming animals, actively harming children, actively harming innocent human beings, you're going to be removed from the earth through fire, and it starts right now. You will burn within your body. A burning disease. It feels like you're burning, and you will burn from the inside out. So saith the Lord, you will burn from the inside out, so saith the Lord. Every serpent who is harming the innocent will burn from the inside out, so saith the Lord, and it begins now. You will see people walking around that look like lepers. These are burning wounds where they are burning from the inside out. It has already begun. They are already waking up with the disease, the burning disease. With the burning disease, it is already happening. It is already happening. If you have the burning disease, I suggest you repent. Because what it does is you will continue to burn from the inside out. You are going to have these big burning lesions and sores all over your body, just like lepers. And that will be the sign to everyone on earth that you are a serpent. If you are a serpent in a human body and you are doing the evilest of the evil, such as sacrificing children and animals, harming them in ways that are unspeakable, you will spontaneously combust into flames. I will say it again. You will spontaneously combust into flames, so saith the Lord. And on this day, 9/4/2023, at 1:04 p.m., I am letting you know you will burn and you will spontaneously combust into flames. Note it so that you may see it, because it is happening. Now, what is being revealed now are entire cities that are serpents' nests. Entire cities that are serpents' nests. These serpents have, not only are they doing this harm sporadically and on a high level, since COVID, they came in and they are coming in these, creating these huge serpents' nests in the cities that you may live in. And in those cities that you may live in, these serpents within the serpent's nests are taking over the people there. They are sacrificing the people there. They are doing what they call like a public hanging or public noose. That's what they're doing to me, where they have me held in broad daylight. I am a hostage of the city. I cannot make a move. There are gang stalkers on me. City and county government officials, police officers, businesses, banks. My bank, I haven't got any emails. They block all communication to me. They want it to be as if I have already died. They block every financial stream that I have. There is no way for me to possibly get a job in this city, in this state, anywhere in the United States, because they control that. They put me on a list so that I cannot get a job anywhere. They put me on a list as if I'm a terrorist. Now I am enemy of the state here. I can't call out. Who am I going to call to? I can't email. All the emails go to them. I can't even get out of my Wi-Fi loop. No matter who I call, the same two people answer the phone. How am I going to get out? I cannot use this computer and book a flight. They will stop me from booking the flight. They will stop me from getting to the airport. They will stop me from getting on the plane. I had a car. What they did with my car is they messed with the brakes on the car. And then me, I'm over 50. I have never had an accident in my life. I go out in my car. They stop right in front of me. Bam. I don't have brakes. I slide in front of them. This is the state of Colorado. In the state of Colorado, if anyone hits you from the back, that is their fault. So that puts me in the position of fault. I now have a car that is total. I now have an insurance lawsuit that I have hit this person in front of me. I have agents on the left that are CIA that are listening to me right now. They block every website that I am on. They have cameras in which they can see my pubic hair. I have zero privacy whatsoever. If I go to the store, I would have to walk to the store because I don't have a car. I can't buy anything because they blocked all of my financial streams. So, you can't get a job anywhere in life? That's not a problem for me. I am highly talented. As an artist, as a prophet, as a healer, as a writer, as a project manager. I can go on and on and on and on. I am a billionaire if I were paid for the work that I've done. So they will block my financial streams that I cannot get a job whatsoever. And then everything that I do on my own business, they block that as well. They block my YouTube channel. I have never been paid for YouTube despite having over 300 videos. On every single one of my videos, they change the views back to nothing every single fucking day. It looks like all of my videos, maybe 10 to 60 people have seen them. Videos in which I have prophesied 5 years ago, they take it and remove it and place it like I just posted it yesterday with 10 views. I have not been paid by YouTube in 5 years. I have a blog. They shut down my blog. I have a store. They shut down my store. If they don't shut it down, then they reroute the finances into their finances. They have blocked all of my financial stream. They have blocked my transportation. They have blocked my communication. Not the only one. There are other people who are in this situation who need assistance as well. Now, these people are trying to kill me. What they want me to do right now is to get in a car and try to drive out of the state of Colorado. And what they are threatening to do is follow me in their police cars and stop me however many times they want. And what they are showing me that they are going to do is say that I pulled a gun so that they can kill me. That is what their plan is right now. They put me out of this house. This is my mother's house. Not only have they put me out of this house, they stole my mother's inheritance and insurance money. Now, whenever evil does this, they work together in a big freaking group. This group is made up of city and county institutions, the schools, the hospitals, the police force, everyone in the city and county government. Now, all of these people, no less than probably 500 people, are gang stalking me right now. If I try to go to court to get justice, they dismiss the case. I file bankruptcy, they dismiss the case. Any money in my bank accounts, they have access to my bank accounts. Any bank account that I try to open, the banks will no longer allow me to open any other bank accounts. Which way am I going to turn? What am I going to do? Am I going to go to a neighbor? Well, this neighbor on the right can see everything that I'm doing in my house right now. And the moment that I leave my house, they come in the house and do stuff. If I leave my house right now to go to 7-Eleven, someone will come in within 2 seconds and try to mess with stuff and will mess with stuff here. They have my social security number. They have everything about me. If I go outside for a walk, I am followed 5 people deep everywhere I go. They want to harass me. They want me to be upset. They want to make everything about my life miserable. Now, why don't they just kill you, Tia? I mean, Light, why don't they just kill you? Because they're evil. Evil wants to drag things out for as long as they possibly can to eat this disgusting emission of fear and pain and sorrow. That's what they eat. That means that's what they live off. That means that's what they plug their battery into. That's what they exist off of. So if they kill me, they don't have anything to eat. They want me to suffer. They want me to suffer in every possible way. If this house were full of groceries, the moment that I left, they will come in and grocery shop in this house. Every way that a person can be harassed is what they are doing to me and many others. And me doing this live is just to tell you that I did not kill myself before they try to do it. See, on paper, they already have me as dead. I have no financial thing that they can show that I've been alive or used. You see what? Do you see how this works? So they close you in like this in public, so it looks like you're still living your life, but you're not. You're not living your life. Your neighbors are in on the gang stalkers. Let's put it. I want to give you this picture of. So let's talk about gang stalking for a minute. Okay, let's talk about gang stalking for a minute. With the rising cost of everything, people are wondering, well, how are people making it? How are people making it? How are people making it? People are making it because they are paid. Now remember, this is in the other world, guys. This is in the other world, okay? The way that people are making it in the other world is that they turn into government agents with just a phone call, and they do what the government asks them to do, and they get paid for that. They get paid for that. So if the government asks you to block my application for a passport, and you work in the passport office, and I walk into the passport office, then you on your phone, on your little gang stalking phone, are going to say, block this application. And so I go up there all innocent, and my application is blocked. This happens everywhere that I go, because it's just like the Matrix. Remember in the Matrix, someone's driving a car or they're doing whatever, and then all of a sudden, they turn into an agent and they all turn towards you. That is what is happening now and here. That is what is happening now and here. There are many, many, many people, I would say more than 75% of the people in this other world are really government agents at any time that the government wants them to be. And for that, they get rewards. And they call themselves patriots. And they feel that they are doing their patriotic duty to gang stalk this person, to harass this person, to make their life absolutely miserable, to misuse every aspect of power that they possibly can to sacrifice a person in broad daylight. And when that person has nothing left, maybe they're in jail, you've got them. So what they will do is say, well, if I react in any way, then they will try to put me in a mental asylum. If I react physically in any way, then they will send the cops and put me in jail so that they can control me physically. Every aspect of our lives is controlled, and we are under the illusion that we are free. And those who are making ends meet are making ends meet because they are gang stalkers. This entire city is filled with gang stalkers. Young people, old people, following one lady around the entire city, blocking everything that I do. Since you got my car, I can walk down to the bus station, but the bus is an institution, right? So that bus doesn't pick me up. If I'm at the bus station by myself, just keeps on going or it doesn't show up at all. I have to keep on walking to get at a bus stop where there are other people so that they have to stop. Now, those other people, they are gang stalkers. They already have been watching me in my house. They have watched me put on my underwear. They know that I'm going out. They know that I don't have a car. They go and they stand and they wait there at the bus station. Now, this is a massive, massive, massive thing that the CIA and the Masons have going on here. So everybody at that bus stop has a phone. They know what I look like, and they know that they're supposed to gang stalk me. 5 people get on the bus with me everywhere I go. And every 2 blocks, they get off, more gang stalkers get on. If I go to King Supers, they have already notified King Supers that this person is coming in. And then at King Supers, the workers now know we are now to turn and harass and follow this person. And that is what they do. Now, why would a person do that? They do that because they feel that they are patriots and that this is what their job is to do. They feel that, well, a lot of times they are told lies, like this person is a terrorist, when she's really just an innocent lady trying to go to the store. It is only by the grace of God that I am alive and talking to you now. It was their plan to kill me long ago. After all the torture, they've all got life insurances on me so that when they kill me, they can collect the life insurance. They collect it because they're all hackers. They're hackers. They hack everything that there is. They hack. Now I told you that they sacrificed my mother. What it looks like is that my mother died from COPD, but that is not true. My mother was poisoned until she got into the state like COPD. Then her doctor and every medical person from every institution gang stalked, harassed, and contributed to her death, including the ambulances that picked her up when she couldn't breathe. Now, me awakening, it took me a long time to realize what is occurring, but I did see it occurring in the end, and I knew what was happening, and there was nothing that I could do to stop it because I don't know. It's so big and it's so foul that I do not know if there are any righteous, true people in this other world in which we can turn to for assistance. The only thing that I can do is open my mouth and tell you what's going on and why it's happening. These gang stalkers are getting lots of money for gang stalking. They get houses, they get cars, they get their mortgages paid, they get loans. They're living in a whole nother world than the rest of the world. They get everything they want, everything you can imagine, because they participate in this evil. So, as I said, my neighbor on my left, my neighbor on my right, the one across the street, they all watched and sacrificed my mother. And now they're all watching and think that they're going to sacrifice me, except God said, you're not going to kill her. I'll let you kill this one, 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 but you're not going to kill Light. She is my trumpet, and she will tell the entire world what you're doing. Now the rapture is here, and these serpents are going to be disbanded. And as I said before, there is a burning disease for every serpent out there, and it will start now. You will feel that burning in your stomach, and that is the time for you to repent. The burning isn't going to stop. It's only going to get worse. And the next thing that's going to happen to you are these open wounds on your skin. They look like you have been burnt. Burnt, open wounds all over the skin of the serpents. You shall see it and you shall know it for what it is. It is a slow, horrible, burning death. That is also part of the rapture, and that is here now. If you are a serpent in a human body and you are harming, let me be specific. You have left your house this day to gang stalk an innocent person, to sacrifice an animal, to sacrifice a child, to sacrifice and harm and harass an innocent human being. You will be evicted out of your home within 3 days. So saith the Lord. You will be removed from your home within 3 days. So saith the Lord. If you are in a city of serpents, the entire city will burn. Scorched earth. Now, right now, you are going to see cities that are on fire. Entire cities, blocks of cities that are on fire. Now, this is not the same. See, everything works in God's favor now. Everything works in God's favor now because God has said enough. This is enough. It's over. And so everything that they have done that used to work in their favor now works in God's favor. We know they've been starting those fires. See, but now it works against you. And your own little nest, which you never thought would be on fire, is going to be on fire, and it's going to be burning. Every city that is a serpent's nest will burn. Every place across the world that is a serpent's nest will burn. And that is the end of the world. That burning apocalypse is now. That burning apocalypse starts now. Spontaneous combustion of serpents into fire, flames, and ash starts now. Serpent's nests burning starts now. Evictions all across the world starts now. If you are a business and you are using that business to harm innocent humans and children and animals, your business will be closed during the month of September and it won't reopen. So saith the Lord. This is prophecy. I have seen it. It is happening now. So saith the Lord. There will be scorched earth now. And I want you to understand that that scorched earth, no matter how horrible it is, it does not mean that the world is going to hell. It means the opposite. It is the cleansing and the purifying of earth, and we will take our first steps into heaven on earth shortly after the evil is eradicated. More so, we, every person of the light with the divine seed within us, through your voice, has the ability to eradicate evil. It's going to hurt very many people to see the earth with these huge scorched parts of the earth. I want you to have no fear. God is only eradicating evil off of the mother. And the mother is doing it as well herself. She will not tolerate it any longer. You may not harm her and continue to thrive in this place. Your time is over. Your time is over. Your time is over. Now, despite what it looks like for all of our innocent humans out there, for all of our beautiful, divine, loving family of humanity, do not be afraid. You turn to God and God will provide. We are going to stand through this apocalypse. We are going to stand through this apocalypse. It is occurring for a reason, and that is to cleanse and purify the earth. So, for all of these places that will now have scorched earth, like I said before, that can look very painful to us earth angels, that the mother looks like this. I don't want you to worry at all. This is very, very good. But this is just like when you're planting the crops and then there's a burn and they come back. We will come back. This earth will come back faster than you have ever seen before, and more beautiful and more pure. There will be trees everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. The world will be replenished with trees. Guess what else? Animals that have been extinct will come back because we're entering the fifth now. See? We are at that stage where we left the third. We're traveling through this and we're going to end up here in the fifth. Now we're at that stage where evil may not practice evil any longer. They cannot. They cannot. They cannot exist in the higher vibrational earth that we are now in. And that is why they will burn from disease. That is why they will spontaneously combust. That is why their nests are physically burning. They are being removed from the earth now. And then the earth will be replenished and we will walk into heaven on earth. And as all of that is happening, Mother is ascending. And Mother is getting rid of anything that harms her. And she is taking on her new ascension abilities and attributes. And it is and will be the Garden of Eden again. We never left the Garden of Eden. Never. We are going to be in alignment with the Garden of Eden. And everything that is not in alignment with God and the Garden of Eden and the highest form of love will be burnt off this earth now. There is nothing to fear, absolutely nothing to fear, absolutely nothing to fear. For even though they have done all of this to me, they are not allowed to kill me. I am not hungry. There is nothing that I need because God provides. God provides. However, at this time, I'm calling for assistance for myself and for all the other light workers out there. There's so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we need lawyers, okay? We need lawyers to come in here and help us out. I don't know if there's anybody here or not anybody here. Oh my gosh, and I'm gonna lose it again. Don't lose it, Light. Don't lose it. What do they want to say before we end? I want to say don't be afraid. I want to say it's time for you to know who you are, tribe of Judah, Black people, Jesus, the bloodline of Jesus Christ. I want you to know that it is your job right now to know who you are and to know how you are to ascend. Because just like the Matrix, when I showed you, or we talked about how these agents, so you're just driving, or doing whatever you're doing, and then you turn into an agent, and now you're going after this person, okay? Well, us, we're flipping too. 1 minute I look like Light, and the next minute I'm somebody else. I am a powerful warrior of light with the attributes of Christ and cannot be killed. I am telepathic and you cannot stop my telepathic communication. I also have the gift and the voice that God has blessed me to speak and manifest. To speak and manifest. God has blessed me to speak and manifest. God has also blessed me to see and prophesy so I can tell you exactly what is going on here. And just as all of these people turn into bad agents, then they're also good. There are little bits and pieces of humanity that are awakening up and awakening into their gifts and awakening into the spiritual army of light. spiritual army of light of the Holy God isn't going to be coming in a way that you can see them. We transform into them now. We transform into them now. All across the world, people are waking up, and we are becoming a spiritual army of light. And as our attributes begin to blossom, as we stop eating meat, as we stop doing liquor, as we feed our divinity the way that it's supposed to be fed, then we unravel and we blossom into the spiritual army of light warriors that God has placed us here to be. The spiritual army of light warriors, we don't have to do very much yet. Right now, we are revealing everything that is non-human and that is evil. In every aspect of our lives that it is happening, we will reveal it. In the revelation of this, everybody wakes up. Everybody wakes up. And as you wake up, you begin to blossom your divine seed and ascend. And as you begin to do that, you can take on your sovereignty. What I mean is that you will not be able to be starved to death by anyone, because you will not need food to live. If you still do need food, God will drop manna. Manna still drops. Look at it. In Africa, in Angola, manna still drops. God is going to provide for you. But if you ascend your DNA, you don't have to. You can eat if you want to. You don't have to. Because we have photosynthesis, you see. As my body and my seed develops, I am fed by the sun. Of course, my Father is going to feed me by feeding me through the sun. It also feeds my light body. And I am becoming and holding more light. I'm not going to be eating no dead animal. It's a process. Can't just jump into it. Can't just wake up and say, I'm not going to do this. It's a process. As a seed develops, the process occurs in which you become more sovereign. Now, nobody ever needed money. That whole system is false. A false system created for you to rely on other human beings when you are a sovereign human being. And God provides for everything that you need. It takes walking out of what isn't real to see what is real. We will be provided for. We will walk this earth in total sovereignty and harmony with our mother. She's going to provide for us. And in addition, and lastly, we're going to utilize the natural resources that God provided for us. We will not be blocked from the natural resources that God provided for us. And in this rapture, if there's anyone trying to block us from the natural resources that God provided for us, they will be eliminated. If you think that you're going to have rights over water, you're going to be eliminated from this earth by God. God placed the waters there for all of humanity. The waters provide for us. It heals us. It comforts us. We have absolute access to every natural resource of water on earth, and we may not be blocked from any natural resource of water on earth. We may not be blocked from it in any way. That is over. If you have blocked a natural resource from humans, animals, that's over. If you think you have bought a property in which you can block humans and animals from a natural resource of water, you are mistaken. That is over. All waters belong to humanity. And God will provide access for us to be near the natural water resources. All natural resources that God has provided for us is returned to us. No one may hoard it. No one may keep it from us. That's over. And anyone who tries will burn. And any business that harms a natural resource by dropping oil, by dropping whatever you're doing to try to kill the mother, to try to poison the foods, it's over. It's over. It's over. Mark these words. It's over. Businesses will now be closed. I don't care how big of a business it is. If you are dropping shit into the sea or any other natural resource, you will be removed by fire. So saith the Lord. God is here, and he is bringing his people into heaven with him now through the light army. As I say it, it is. As I say it, it is. And lastly, as I say it, it is. And I'm letting you know that this is the rapture and the serpents will burn. And I want you to open your eyes to that. I want you to open your eyes to the sovereignty and the blessings that God has given you. And understand that there is nothing on this earth provided by man that you need. I keep saying lastly. I want to give you some good things before I get off of here that will occur, is occurring now in this apocalypse. When these businesses close, when these serpents' homes are evicted from their homes, when these serpents burst into flames on the street, when these serpents are walking around with this disease, the burning disease like leprosy, it looks like the apocalypse and the scorched earth, right? But we will be provided for. And let me tell you how we're going to be provided for besides God, in addition to God. We are going to provide for each other. We are going to take care and feed and house and provide for each other from this day forth. We will not allow anyone to starve while someone else is eating a bacon bowl. That is over. That is evil. For every evil hacker who has hacked an innocent person, there is an angel hacker who will go back through and fix it. So saith the Lord. And as I have said it, it manifests. For every evil thing that is being done by an evil person, there is an angel of light who will go behind and fix it. Not only that, for every light that you happen to bind down for a moment, 1,000 other lights are born in her place. You will only create the army faster than it is already awake. We are going to take care of each other in this apocalypse, and we're going to do it now. I will give you the visions that I have seen, and you will watch it come into play. Within the other world, the army is going to put down their weapons and walk away. Every man-made machine or electronic weapon that is aimed at an innocent human being will be rendered inactive permanently. Every man-made machine or electronic weapon that was created by man to harm, harass innocent people, children, animals, or the planet will be rendered inactive permanently. So saith the Lord. Now, there's a science to that. You see? Because as our DNA blossoms, the part that you don't know, that they know, is how powerful you are, right? So the Matrix tried to show you that. These people are doing these non-humans are doing this to you so they can feed off of your energy, right? So the good part of that, if we twist it around, is for you to realize, hey, I am a battery of light energy. I am a battery of divine light energy. I am a battery of divine light energy. And as I take on more light, I am the weapon. I am the electrical weapon. No AI is going to be harmed at me and do harm to me. No, I am an electronical weapon. I will harness my own electronical energy and light. I will dispel darkness and evil wherever I am by my very vibration. So saith the Lord. So saith the Lord. So you need to know so that you can harness your own energy, so that you can feed yourself with this energy, and so that you can block all non-humans from stealing it from you because you do not know that it is there. You need to know who you are. You need to know that you are provided for by beloved Mother, Father God, and by Mother Earth. You need to know that we were created in harmony and that harmony still exists, and that we will walk arm in arm out of this evil dream. We will provide for each other. We will take care of each other. There is no government that will stop us from taking care of each other. We're going to feed each other. We're going to heal each other. We're going to take care of each other. Now, any weapon that is used to harm others will be rendered inactive, and the army will come back home. And all of the supplies that these people have paid for in the other world for the armies will now be utilized for the homeless. The army is going to use their supplies to provide and take care of humanity. That's right. That is right. Every human person within this other world shall have a tent provided by the government, army. They shall have rations of food provided by the army. Everything that the army utilizes to go out and do evil will now be utilized
to take care of humanity. We will have it no other way. Every tent that the army has will be given out to a homeless person. Every piece of food and rations and water that they have will be given out to the homeless. And in addition to that, we will have everything that we need. The homeless will have everything that they need, and we will also have a place to be on this land. Right now, you think that you're going to have everybody roaming around homeless with no piece of land to stop at, to stay at? That is over. You have no rights over this land. This land belongs to the mother. And every homeless person will be provided for, and they will have a place to be on this land. And you are not going to walk around them with guns, controlling every aspect. You're not going to put them in FEMA camps. I'm telling you what you are going to do. We will be provided for by the supplies that we have already paid for with the Army. We're going to take care of each other. We will not allow any bureaucracy of any kind to stop us from taking care of each other. We are banding together now on the basis of what we have in common, which is that we are humanity and we are made from love, that we have divinity within us, and that we are to live in harmony and co-creation with the mother. And we will begin to do that now. Now. So that's enough for today. I'm going to come back when I can, and I'm going to give you more details so that you can understand exactly what is happening around you from these evil groups. I am going to be addressing the LGBT QT community. I want you to know some very special words from the beloved Mother, Father, God about yourself. And I will come back and talk about that. I will also talk about what parts these groups played in your life. We are also going to come back and talk about the positive things that are going to be unfolding now for all of the people and humanity on earth. But I want you to know right now that we are empowered to take care of each other. There is no hate that will stop us from taking care of each other. There is no hate that will stop us from taking care of each other. It is primary. We will take care of each other over money. We will take care of each other over any kind of nation or flag. We are the children of God. We belong to the Mother and the Father, and we will care for each other as a family of humanity, and all evil will have to end now. So saith the Lord. I'll be back. I love you all, and thank you for joining me.